Here we go.
Hi, I'm Silas. Hi, I'm Xander.
I'm Joe, and we're from 3 Rascals Acres.
We're Homestead Homies, and you're watching Off the Grid with Doug and Stacy.
Welcome back to the front porch. Here we go. Just a quick side note, if you guys enjoy these Homestead Homie intros, send yours in.
Yes, please do, because we love them.
Yeah.
I think we need to have a contest on the most creative one. That would be really cool.
Oh, I don't know about that. Just send them in, though. We appreciate them. You guys appreciate them when you watch them. Don't be the shy person saying, I really like those Homestead Homie intros, but I just don't think I could send one in. Just do it.
Just
have
do
a little
it.
fun. Live outside your comfort zone. So usually when we're hanging out on the porch or on the rocking chairs or something like that, we're coming at you guys with a little health and nutrition stuff, little Stacy Forte. I'm over here in the jungle, and it's been raining for like 3 days, so we thought we'd put this one up here for you guys. Hopefully you get a little nugget out of it. Take it away.
Yeah, we're hanging out. We have this beautiful mist coming down. We got a nice...
No, that was me talking. I'm just spraying on you.
Yeah, so this is a good day to have kind of one of these videos. So we like to talk a lot about things that have multi-uses here.
Yeah.
I mean, I love, when I have my vinegar, I use it for millions of things, or Castile soaps.
Yep.
Or we use the sun oven for lots of different things.
Dehydrating, all
and then
that.
that way, I don't have to worry about having, lots of storage space, because we don't have it here at our house.
Or even that log ox. Did you guys see that in our wood video? Where's the wood video?
Right here.
Yeah, it's a 3-in-1 forestry tool, so you don't have to lug around 3 or 4 different tools. Timberjack, all that stuff. Check that video out, and the links will be down in the description.
So today, we are going to talk about Epsom salts. It's a type of magnesium. Magnesium and sulfate is really not a salt, but what it does is it has so many uses, and I use it for so much. And the cool thing about it is, I know a lot of you guys that are gardeners, you may know it for its gardening uses, which are phenomenal. I mean, just like people need magnesium, our plants do too. And so it's something that is crucial to help as a fertilizer. It helps to green up your plants, your shrubs.
Especially your fruiting plants.
Yeah,
it's really good for tomatoes, blueberries,
peppers,
blackberries,
roses.
Yeah.
It makes them taste better. It greens them up. I mean, it's just wonderful. And then a lot of times when you guys have leaves that are curling, it means that they're magnesium deficient.
Yeah.
So
my toes get curling sometimes.
So you need definitely your magnesium.
Yeah, I thought I was going to hit the table, didn't you?
So just by adding it, like if you're starting seeds or if you're going to be transplanting things, it's really good to add to the soil.
Yeah.
So those are things that are great in the garden. And did you guys know, because a lot of you guys have farms or have some land, or even if you're living in the city and around your trash cans or around where you have, food and stuff, the raccoons can be a nuisance. Raccoons really don't like Epsom salts.
Oh, hot tip.
So if you just sprinkle it around
Sprinkle
the
it
area,
around your chicken coop.
yeah, because they don't like the smell of it.
Yeah.
Even though it's just weird, it doesn't really smell like much at all. But if you sprinkle it around, but if it rains, of course it's gonna leave. But just always keep your little thing of your Epsom salts around there.
Wow.
And raccoons don't like it either.
Good job. You taught me something new today.
You stick with me,
But
kid.
today I found out
What did you find out?
about Epsom salt and raccoons.
Yeah.
That's a video that's on YouTube that says today I found out, and they always give you like this little thing that today.
That you found out.
Yeah,
So it's always good to learn something every
Nugget!
Yeah.
Nugget alert!
There's your nugget.
All right.
Okay, so in the garden, we of course want to use it, and it's great for your house plants.
Right.
Like I have a hanging plant, and I haven't really been paying much attention to it in the house because I've been paying more attention to the plants outside. And I started noticing it was kind of getting more yellow, and I decided it needs a little magnesium, and I went ahead and put some magnesium in there, and it greened it up right away. So it's good for your house plants too. Okay, so I want to also talk about beauty uses for Epsom salts. Okay. I love this stuff because, I try to use, non-toxic, the shampoo, you can use your baking soda, your apple cider vinegar, and, different kind of things for your hair. But I really like the Epsom salts. Now, there's a couple of ways you can use it, and I like it to help give your hair like fullness. It'll help it from drying out. It's going to help you. If you guys blow dry your hair, I don't blow dry my hair, but if you blow dry your hair, it helps with when on hot days I'll need it. But it helps if your hair gets frizzy. So what you can do is in your conditioner, you can go ahead and put maybe half conditioner, half of the Epsom salts in that part of it, and then rinse it out, and it'll help with your hair to kind of keep it, nice and full. And then on the other end, if you have greasy hair, I would put it in your shampoo, like half Epsom salt and half of your shampoo. You can do it either way. Like I use it sometimes I do an apple cider vinegar rinse, and so I'll do half apple cider vinegar, and then I put half water, and then I put some Epsom salts in there, and I use it for my hair. So it works out great. So that's one way you can use it in your hair washing, right?
Good job.
That's right. You could even use it on your beard. He doesn't though, but you could if you had, frizzy
My beard is zero maintenance, man, and it feels great, doesn't it?
It does.
It smells
and if
great.
I need him, I just pull on it.
And I keep a little grilled cheese sandwich right here. All right, so what's next?
Okay, so besides that, it's really good at exfoliating.
Yeah.
Now I know a lot of you guys. I used to make a lot of the skin things, with the oils, and you put salt or your sugar, and if you're taking it into your bathtub gets all icky. I really like the way the Epsom salts uses it as an exfoliator. So all you need is a little soap. I get a little bit of my Castile soap, and then just put a little bit in your hand, like I keep it in a jar, and you just kind of rub it together, and you can exfoliate your face. You can do your body, and it's really good on your feet.
Do you use a loofah?
A loofah is great. If you guys aren't growing some loofahs in your garden,
Get
you
them
should,
for free.
because you can dry them out, and because they're expensive sometimes at the stores, and you can make your own loofah, and then you have your Epsom salt. So it's really good at exfoliating your skin and everything. All you need is a little, water and soap. And the good thing is when you're done, then it's good. It kind of helps clean your tub, because it's excellent. Here, I'm going to kind of move on. It's good at cleaning. So it's great on tile. So if you have like your bathtub, your tile floors, your grout, it's really good at cleaning that. So if you have your little toothbrush.
I thought the cream of tartar. Where's that video?
Right there.
I thought that was better.
And that's good for lots of other things too.
Yeah.
But just saying, so if you take a bath and you can clean your bathtub right afterwards,
So you're talking about soaking feet. I think we talked about that in another video.
I haven't gotten to that part in this video yet.
Yeah.
We've talked about that a lot.
I thought we
like
did.
That.
Yeah. I like it too.
Yes. So exfoliating the skin and also using it for your hair and things
Multi-purpose.
like that. Great. So now here is a really, really, really important one, and we're going to talk about just your health. This is, we call it Epsom salts, but it is a form of magnesium.
Mm-hmm.
And in this day and age, our soils are so depleted of magnesium that a huge percentage of the population, like over 80%, are very, very, very low in magnesium. And I'm going to tell you guys about a book. I love this book, and I want all of you guys to
use our Amazon link down below and check out this book.
It's by Dr. Carolyn Dean. She is awesome. She is like the renowned world leader in studying magnesium and the effects of magnesium on the body, and how that it will help over like 700 to 800 different enzymes and things in the body. I mean, it's like the boss man, and if you don't have magnesium in your body, it can affect so many things. Like
you get headaches.
Headaches, 50% of headaches, if you get them, are probably caused because you're low in magnesium.
Yeah.
I mean,
and you could be dehydrated. So if you had a little magnesium and you drank more water, you probably would never have headaches again. You wouldn't have to take aspirin all the time or live like this miserable life having headaches all the time.
So, and that's just one thing. People have gout flare-ups. Mm-hmm. If you would take a bath, because one thing I'll say about magnesium, it is really, really, really best absorbed through the skin. So by taking a bath in your Epsom salts, or your magnesium, if you take a bath or soak your feet, it's going to absorb in your skin really, really easily.
Right.
And so let's say you're suffering from headaches, or let's say you're suffering from gout flare-ups, or let's say you have some aches or pains, or you have twitching somewhere. If you get twitching somewhere, it could be because you have a magnesium, you're low in magnesium. If you're maybe you're in a bad mood, or you're suffering a lot of anxiety. I know a lot of times if you're getting stressed, or maybe you get road rage, hey, maybe because you're low in magnesium.
So you said if you soak in it, it soaks in and you get magnesium that way. But it also at the same time is a detoxifier. It's pulling the heavy metals out of your body through your feet and through your skin when you soak in it.
Yeah, and talking on that same note, it's also if you get splinters, especially with kids that do not want you to take splinters out of their feet or their hands, if you soak something, soak it in there, it really will help get the splinter out. Okay? So I really love, if you take a bath, about 3 times a week is when you're going to start noticing a lot more of these things happening. You know, especially helping you sleep at night if you take a
we drink some
Epsom salt.
magnesium every night before we go to bed.
But we're just talking about just the Epsom salts, what
This
we're
is
going to do
different, yeah.
on our skin. So by absorbing and using them that way. So basically, just by using some of these, you know, you can do a cup or two in your bath, and as your skin absorb it, you're going to use it. It'll help with your headaches, like we were saying, your gout flare-ups. It's going to help with your aches and your pains and your twitches. It could help with, you know, possibly if you have eczema or psoriasis, it could help with your skin. If you have itchy skin, it could help with that. You know, helping with your mood. So I really, really can't stress enough, you know, how easy is something like this for you to try, you know, if you're having any of these, you know, type of ailments like that. So for your health, it's something that is very crucial. And then even, we talk about food, you know, everything is in your diet and what we're eating and the foods that we're putting in our body. We want to eat as whole type foods as we can, that's minimally processed, or, you know, as much as we can do. And something that we're putting in, that we're putting life into our body. And magnesium is something that we all need. And besides talking about and, you know, using the Epsom salts, we really want to use and get magnesium from our food.
Right.
So growing it, and all your greens are loaded in it, and your cruciferous vegetables.
They're
and
loaded in it
nuts
as long
and
as you're adding it
seeds.
to your soil, and the soil is producing it through the plants, and then you're digesting them, and then you're getting it.
Right. So make sure, don't just, you know, think, you know, we always talk about things, you know, I'm talking about, you know, Epsom salt baths or using Epsom salts, but you also want to make sure you're getting all this internally in the foods that you're eating,
Right.
like the greens and the nuts and the seeds and those things like that, because it's crucial. There's so many people, and we talked about before, that you just eat just meat and potatoes. You have to get those greens in there as much as you can, and good types of seeds, chia seeds, and those things that are higher in your magnesium. So it's crucial to all the different cells in the body, and then just working parts for everything to work where it needs to be. You know, if you get muscle cramps, you know, your cells really, I mean, it is a major player in your body, magnesium, because if it's not right, then everything else isn't going to, you know, work together. I mean, you need magnesium to help absorb your, you know, vitamin D and all those things, and your calcium. And if all those things aren't playing together, I mean, it's sort of like we need good teamwork.
Missing
like
link in the chain.
Right, you need all that. So along with this, make sure you're getting all that good stuff in your diet too. We want to get as much as we can. And
whenever we bring this stuff to you guys, we're not talking about, hey, this is the end all be all, do this one thing and it's going to be great. You have to go through our videos and find all the things that we talk about, the kombuchas, the fermenting, the this, the that, and you have to add that all in, because it's that combination, that whole team that is giving you to a better state of healthiness.
For sure, for sure. And then I know, you know, a lot of people are suffering from even, you know, athlete's foot, funguses. And a lot of that can be caused, of course, because something's going on in your gut, which is caused candida and yeast. But to help with that, doing the Epsom salt, like soaking your feet in Epsom salts, could really help alleviate that and help with that, along with getting in check with your diet, adding, you know, some fermented food into your diet. If you're having some kefir, some water kefir, some yogurt, possibly you could be doing, you know, fermented vegetables.
Carrots and all that.
Yeah, and all that kind of stuff. So those are all good just to kind of start adding into your diet, making sure that you're getting, you know, water, good clean water, not tap water, into your diet every day. So,
and we're not doctors, and we don't play one on YouTube.
No.
So please, just listen to what we're saying. Do your own homework.
Research.
Do what works good for you. Consult your physician if you have one.
Yes, and like we were saying, we really enjoy using our Epsom salts. I mean, I look forward to like soaking my feet at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You know, we'll take a bath. Just those things are just great, and just to soak and let your body absorb it through your skin. And then that way, just notice, you know, if you start taking baths, see if you're noticing any of these problems. If you're not so like anxious, or you're not, maybe if you're getting angry easy. I mean, these little things really can make a difference by adding the magnesium. You're more calm, you're not suffering your headaches, your muscles don't hurt as much. So, you know, just, you know, what do you got to lose, right?
So guys, we're just trying to kickstart your brains a little bit. You might have heard about this and using Epsom salt and increasing it in your diet and using it for soaking and
Health, beauty,
using it for your
cleaning.
plants and all that, your fruiting plants.
Oh, I forgot, it's also good for, like, I use it sometimes on my cast iron
Yeah.
too. it's good as an abrasive. Like if you have something burnt on a pot or a pan, you can just kind of, you know, use your sponge and scrub it off with that. So I use that sometimes too with that.
So we're just trying to kickstart you guys. We're just trying to make you, oh, and then you go look this stuff up and then you start engaging it. So hopefully you got something out of this video. A couple of things before we get out of here. We are going to be at the Homesteaders of America conference this coming Friday. Holy cow, where did the time go? They sold out of tickets. We're also going to be at the Topeka, Kansas Mother Earth News Fair. We're also going to be at
Meetup.
It's a meetup.
Yeah, we're having a meetup
at Layman's in Kidron, Ohio. November 3rd and 4th. That's a Friday and Saturday from 11 o'clock to 3. We're going to be there all day, and we're just going to be hanging out. So you guys can come. You can visit the store. They say they get about 3,000 visitors a day at the store. So you guys can make a little family gig out of it. You know, bring everybody, come see the kids, everybody, grandma, great-grandma. Bring them all down, hang out with us.
And it's a hands-on kind of place, so they're going to have some demonstrations and they'll have a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about like demonstrations so much, but they do have things there that they demonstrate on their own,
it's
like
very
in this
interactive.
area.
It's very
right,
interactive.
that's what she meant to say.
Yeah.
And there's I think Paul from Sun Ovens is going to be there. I think the Logox people are going to be there because they actually sell things through Layman's as well. So you'll be able to ask questions about those if you want to, and just hang out with me and Stacy. There's going to be food. We're going to have door prizes. I mean, it's going to be kind of a neat gig, so hopefully we'll see you guys there. Kidron, Ohio.
And it's free.
And if it's for free, it's for me. And that's the 3rd and 4th of November. And you might, if you're down at the Tiny House Jamboree, you might see me down there. I'm going to be there the whole weekend. Look for me down there.
It's the last weekend in October,
The
right?
last weekend of October in Arlington, Texas, the Tiny House Jamboree. So we're really trying to get out there and meet you guys. I mean, if you guys ever wanted to meet us, and you say, oh, I'd love to meet you guys, and I live in this is such and such place, and you didn't make an effort to come when we just spent the whole year this year going from coast to coast and all the way from Missouri down to Texas to visit with you, well then, that's the problem. So always you can check us out on
Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
And we'll see you guys on the next one.
See ya. Hey guys, thanks for sticking around to the end. Just wanted to tell you, when you're looking for Epsom salts, because you can find them most anywhere, but make sure that it says on there, it has USP on it, on the label somewhere, that it is, you know, for, it's certified, it's USP. And then the other thing is, like I use this for my gardening, is there's a brand, it's called Ancient Minerals, and that is the brand that I like when I take my baths. It's a little bit more, it's a higher quality type of magnesium, and it's called Ancient Minerals, and I will link that below if you guys are interested, and you can kind of check that out. But it's a really good high quality magnesium, which you'll be able to absorb more of that into your skin if you're really, you know, needing that magnesium. So just check that out. All right, thanks. Hey guys, thanks for watching our video. You might want to check out these videos.
And if you want to become a Homestead homie, click the picture of us below.
We will see you tomorrow.